time, we didn't have immigration rules and regulations or laws, so, and we didn't have a fence or a wall that these people had to cross or crawl over or under. So they just kept coming into our territory. And if you look at history and what is happening in Indian territory and say, well, we have to watch out for that, because that could happen. And I'm watching the news now, and I got down on the Mexican border, you got people are coming in, and guess what? These Europeans that came into our territory as immigrants are now complaining about the immigrants that are coming in, and I'm going, wow. There's an expression out there, was it, pot is calling kettle black? And there's opposition to this whole thing, but eventually it's going to have to be worked out. Otherwise, you're going to have further chaos in the world, in your world. And you need to have respect for people. I was listening to Pope. He's in Vatican City, he's in that tower with a little window on it where he waves at everybody. He's standing in there one day and he says, down on the first floor of this building, there's a big meeting going on. He says various leaders of the various denominations of religion are sitting down, and they got a very important meeting. They're learning how to work together. And these are their topics. And he listed about 6 different topics that they were talking about. I was sitting in a chair listening to him, and I said, wait a minute, you're missing the most important aspect of this. And I think I got some little assistance here. I said, if those leaders are sitting there talking about their different ways, the only way that they're going to be able to come to any kind of agreement is they have to sit down and respect each other's church and the people in the church. If they don't have respect for each other, they're not going to be able to work together. And as I said these words to my television set, the Pope looked down at the floor, looked back up, waved again at the people from his little window and says, oh, he says, by the way, he says, I forgot one important thing. I forgot to mention that they're down there talking about respect for each other.